Okay, so this is just some thoughts following Digimon Con. Just happened yesterday. Went to bed instantly after it ended. Woke up and I have some thoughts following the Godzilla color reveal. And I think my hype for it was pretty high beforehand. Hype for the D3, pretty high before that too. And this kind of confirmed some slight worries I had in the back of my mind following the Monster Hunter color. Um, I think I have color device burnout. It seems like a lot of these color devices, they use the selling point of it just being in color to then give you less of a product. The monster color, its excuse was, well, it's a nostalgic device. It is based off the original, so it adds very little, and it tries to keep the experience as close as possible to the originals. And then they released 5 of them with the very boring battle system of them. They released them without the folder, again, with the excuse of, oh, it's to be more true to the original. And then they fixed some of those mistakes with the pendulum color. I still don't even think I'm as high on those as other people are, where other people think that they're really fantastic, really great. They don't click with me. I think the Pen Z is better than it. And I didn't even get the Pen Z first. I got it actually after my Wave 1 color because it wasn't really clicking with me. Uh, there's just something missing from them. They just cut too much out of them to, I think, justify the price point that they're asking for. Color is not that big of a deal, in my opinion. It's not enough of a selling point, especially when it's not only features that are being cut, roster being cut from like the programming itself, but you also cannot connect these at all with any of the previous devices, right? And then people have just kind of accepted that. It feels like you can 100% make them connect if they wanted to. It's truly not that hard. It's just another way to make sure you actually buy the products, I think, because then you're more likely to double dip, triple dip, quadruple dip, as when you only have certain ones it can connect to, right? I imagine it's the same reason why they switched to the 3 prongs back for a while. When was that? Mid 2000s? To try to get people to buy more, because I guess they assumed because everyone's using their old ones, because they all connect to each other, they don't want to buy the new ones anymore, right? So they give that as a gimmick to be like, oh, hey, look, now you should buy these. Maybe it'll incentivize them to buy more because they can only connect to other 3 prongs, right? I don't know. It feels like a sales tactic. It doesn't feel like it has any other true purpose other than that. And yeah, the Monster Hunter one, from everything I've seen about it, because I haven't gotten mine yet, uh, I don't think I would have ordered it if I would have known what it was like. And I feel like that's how most of the Digimon Vpet fans probably feel too. It's just like it's just the digital monster color again. It same battle system, uh, lack of a folder, which is really weird given you can only uh, evolve through set lines in this one. If I knew it was going to be that, I would not have gotten it because I didn't even think the monster color looked good. So I just completely avoided it. And then it was the pen color that I bit the bullet on because I didn't have a pendulum. And I think that was a mistake. It's just, it doesn't click with me. There isn't enough content on them to justify the price point. Uh, and the only reason they get away with it is because of the quote unquote like staying true to like the original version, right? It's just like nostalgia bait stuff to be able to get away with less of a product. But the Monster Hunter one doesn't have that excuse. This is a brand new product. It is not a remake of a previous device. It is a brand new thing. It is in the Digital Monster color line, so I guess that's how they're going to excuse it, but that's just bullshit to me. They need to do more with the combat. It needs to be more interactive. I do not like the auto fight battles, and it's not that big of a deal if, again, it was the only one, but we just had 5 different colors with that. The Digital Monster color 1 through 5. We just had 5 of them. So it is insane to go back to that already. It just feels pretty ridiculous. And then the Godzilla one, the reason why it kind of disappointed me when I saw it is because it looked like it's going to be the same thing. Does it do more than the Monster Hunter one? Yeah, right. It has the close-ups, but it has the call sign to run into random battles that can sometimes happen. Playing the music, but I don't think they showed enough to justify the price they're asking for it. I think that they're hiding stuff again because they know people will be disappointed in the full thing. Like, I really feel like if the combat was going to be more interactive, they would have shown it deeper. From what I remember from it, they showed the close-up, but I don't think they showed the initial how you start. So they didn't show you actually going into the either battle tower or the battle arena or whatever they're going to call it this time around. They didn't show you actually going into it. They just did the close-up and then the battle. Which again, I thought mega hits were going to be back. That would have been cool. Close-ups when you got the big hit from doing the combat on the X, right? Or the Z. Does not look like that is the case. It's just before battles they do a close-up, which is cool. It's a nice touch, but I think that this is going to be another case of less interactive battles. I could be wrong. I could be dooming right now, right? Doom maxing. There's maybe a chance that the website clarified some things, because I know that they did update that, like they showed off Wallace's sprite for the D3, but I haven't checked yet. Again, this is just thoughts after next day, so maybe I'll be proven wrong instantly. Who knows? I would love to be. I don't want it to just be the click battle and it just auto does it, but I think that's exactly what it is. They even talked about the first to 3 hits thing, right? Oh man, it's very, very unfortunate. I do not think that's fun. Again, if it was one single Vpet that had it, if it was one, but this is going to be the 7th one that has it, and it's going to be the 2nd one in a row. So, and especially coming off the back of how interactive, right, the pendulums are, and then also how interactive the Digivice 25th color looks too. And now the D3 as well. It's just, it really makes it look disappointing. It really makes it look really, really lame. I like the shell. The shell looks really cool. I like the sprites. Sprites are cool. I like the music, but the backgrounds look pretty cool too. It would have been nice to maybe see a few more of those, but I understand why not. You want to save some stuff, but the combat in particular and some of the other things, right? Like no folder being shown off. I think that isn't because it's like, oh, this will be a surprise later. I think that's because it's not going to be a thing at all. It reminds me very much of what they did with the Monster Hunter color, where they hid a lot of details from it, and it's exactly because it would have been disappointing. Godzilla's going to get a pass because he's freaking Godzilla, unfortunately. People aren't going to hop on it as much. But it really is like this could have been the best Vpet possibly. They could have had tag battles in it. They could have had the mega hits. Folder. Again, I could be proven wrong about folder. I could be proven wrong about even maybe the battle. Maybe tag battles are there. It's not though. I feel like they would have shown it if it was the case. Especially with a pretty soonish release date. I think it's, what is it, August it's coming out in? These are another pair of half-assed Vpets, unfortunately. And again, other people won't feel that way, but it feels like we're going backwards. Like ever since the colors started, they've had a lot of potential for like what we could reach. We could reach things we couldn't before, right? We could reach things that weren't possible before. Everything that they're doing has been completely possible in the LCDs for years now. The only ones that are doing more are the Digivices. The Digivice 25th color is insane. It looks really good. Maybe lacks some replayability, but looks great. And then the D3 looks amazing too. That I thought the D3 was going to be cool from the beginning, but it like blew expectations out the water when I actually saw it. Blew my expectations out of the dark ocean. Ha ha ha. Funny joke, hilarious. I think they're doing incredible stuff with that, but with the freaking Vpets, man, they're just what are they doing? Like really, what are they doing? Not that the pendulum colors were bad. They're not. It's just again the lack of content. The only reason that they should be able to get away with it, again according to other people, is because it's staying true and it should be building blocks, right, for something better in the future. Where is that better thing? When is it gonna come? Because Monster Hunter color wasn't it. The Godzilla color doesn't look like it's gonna be that either. Again, would love to be proven wrong with them showing tag battles later, maybe interactive battles later too. It's just not happening though. I feel pretty confident on that. It's just crazy how you can have something as ambitious as the D3 color and then the last year's Digivice color happening, and how crazy they got with that, with mixing the best elements from the more cosplay type ones. I forget what they were called. And the Digivices, and then you have this. We're like losing features. They're nonstop gaining them. And as a primarily virtual pet fan and not Digivice fan, it's a bit rough. So I will be buying the Godzilla one just because it is Godzilla, and I am a big fan of Godzilla too. This isn't like big fans of Godzilla will love it. I'm a big fan. I thought it looked lame personally. Again, not sprites, not the shells. Those look great. Backgrounds look great. The music is nice touch. Gets fans excited. Sense of nostalgia, but it's like it feels like that's all we're aiming at. This could have been so much better. And again, it just plays into what I've been feeling for a while. I was actually thinking after the Godzilla Vpet comes out, I think I'm done importing Vpets. Because they're not impressive. They're not better than the things we've had for the past 10 years. They're just in color. That is the only difference. There's been zero improvements in any field whatsoever. There's been improvements from color to color of things getting better for the colors, but when you compare them to the LCDs are light years ahead of them. Again, when we're talking about the Vpets, the Digivices, they seem to actually be moving forward, moving towards the future. The color line is just, I don't even know. I actually don't even know. I hope for the future of Digimon that the next Vpet is not a collaboration, because clearly the collaborations are not where they're going to be. Pushing forward, pushing boundaries, and I kind of hope the next one isn't even a color, because they're not taking advantage of it. They truly aren't. There's so much more they could do. So D3, all for that, looks awesome. Very impressed with how the Digivice line is going. The virtual pets, although some cool things are happening, I do like some of the rosters. I do not think that they're worth the price at all, personally. I like the Pen Z way more. I like the Digimon 20th way more. I like the Digimon X way more. The color is just in color, man. That's it. What are we doing? And I don't even think the backgrounds are that impressive for some of them. I feel like that they should be way brighter with their oranges midday. And it would have been great if they were deeper in blue at night and had like a moon or something in the backgrounds, but it feels more like a filters over them than actual changes to the background. And again, this is coming from someone who has bought the products, is a fan. It's just I have color fatigue, man. I'm done importing after this. I'm getting the Godzilla because I am a major fan. Final Wars used to be my favorite movie. Then I'm getting the D3 because it looks awesome. And I don't actually have a Digivice, so that'll be really cool. Unless you, I guess, count the Vital Bracelet, but it's kind of like a cross. It's a crossbreed. Great way to talk about it. It's a crossbreed. It's not a real Digivice, but it's given me some of like the itch I think that I needed to pull the trigger on actually getting one. And O2 cast, favorite cast. D3 is my favorite Digivice too, so it was just match made in heaven. And I was feeling very left out after the Digivice 25th. I thought that looked really, really good the more and more I saw of it. It's just like they need to improve with the Vpets, man. They really have to, because the colors, again, could have been a step forward. It feels like in a lot of ways we just moved back, and then in other ways we just stood still.